Continuing off with Officer Meekins. Why, Meekins? Why are you here? How did you... How did they even suspect you? You're... Okay, I shall question you first. So... Well, tell me what happened the day of the crime. Sir, I'm a patrolman general affairs, sir. Sir! Ow, I can hear you just fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard office in front of the room was empty, sir. So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir, because the evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall, sir. Marshall? Well, that's very expected. Then, sir, I happened to glance in the security room monitor, sir. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Yeah, whoa. What the heck is this guy doing? I don't know what this guy's doing. So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out, sir. And when I came to, sir, I was here, sir, in the detention center, sir. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Oh, yeah, he is injured. Left hand. Also, he's holding one of those, what are those? I don't know what those are called, but they're like, don't you make, like, wishes on those? Or something? I don't know, specifically. But I've seen those before, definitely. What happened to your hand? Sir, there's no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand? Just like Miss Sky. Yeah, but he's got a huge bandage. Yeah, another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. Actually, I'm gonna ask about bandage hand first. I'm injured, like... And your hand. That happened when Detective Goodman was stabbed? Well, you see, sir, sir... Don't you think you should confess? Just confess. But sir, there's nothing I could do, sir. Nothing you could do? To tell the truth, sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, sir. When the detective pointed that knife at me, sir, I just hollered, sir. The next thing I knew, I was unconscious, sir. The next thing you were... Huh? Then, when I opened my eyes, sir, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Gunman had disappeared, sir. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock, sir. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how it felt, sir? The victim's body disappeared. That's some story. Okay, what about the victim? I don't mean to pry, but are you the perpetrator? You are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you had to label me as a persecutor or victim, sir, then label me victim, sir. I would, sir, but you... Oh, wait, no. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. Yes, sir. Well, sir, that's true, sir. I suppose that you could say that, sir. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger, or a total stranger, sir, then I'd say he leans heavily towards the total stranger side, sir. So, you didn't know him. Sir, I work in the tiny department devoid of light and our other creature comforts, sir. What was that face? I've just mostly been looking at his text, but that face was really weird. I don't know any detective, sir. So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None, sir. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. I feel like I really didn't get anything out of him. Okay. They're making me present a lot of stuff. So, what can I show you? Okay, let's go through something. No, I don't want to know anything about that. No, you don't get steak. You're bad. You're bad, Meekins. What was the... Do you know anything about the switchblade? Officer Meekins, this is for you. Ah, sir, I'm scared of knives, sir. It's okay, I just wanted you to take a look at it. That's it, sir. Last night, sir, that's the one. I was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled, sir. On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. He's overacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. I know you're guilty, Meekins. Tell me the truth. You killed him, didn't you? You killed an innocent man. What else can I get information on from you? Anything's involving the other case. What about the autopsy report? Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. Really, sir. I'm really sorry, but I have no idea what that is, sir. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir. He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright. It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. It really does, honestly. What about... You know anything about Goodman? Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey. That's it, sir. That's it. That's it, sir. What's that? That's what? I was blank until this very moment, sir. But, sir, now I remember, sir. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct, sir. That card, sir. The card was the cause of it all, sir. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's it, sir. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing, sir. I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. Okay. I wasn't expecting that to jog his memory. Okay, well, sure. Crime details. What you got for me, Meekins? My boy. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, sir. A lost little lamb, sir, if you will, sir. I didn't know Mr. Mr. Detective Goodman? That's a really odd way to put it. Okay, Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room, sir. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card, sir. Okay, so he thought Goodman was an intruder, okay. So that's why he went in there. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's why I've been trying to tell you, sir. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing, sir. Suddenly he pointed the knife at me, sir. What? Wait, Goodman pointed a knife at him? Sir, I assure you I was flustered as flustered as you are right now, sir. So I whooped him and leapt at... Whooped him? Whooped him? Is that your whooping face, Officer Meekins, right there? Is that your whooping face, buddy? Is that how you whoop people? Okay. You go. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white, sir. When I woke out, sir, I was here, sir. Right. What was your reason for arrest then? So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say, sir. That is, sir, I did say something along those lines, sir. Huh? But you still ended up here. They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, sir. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room, sir. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, sir, but the videotape is quite clear, sir. Huh? Videotape? I guess we're gonna have to go check the camera. From the security camera, sir. The crime, sir. My crime, sir. The crime I swore to stamp out, sir. It's there, sir. It's me, sir. It's on the tape, sir. Sir? And you wait until now to tell us this. I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge, sir. I don't deserve it, sir. No, thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we better go check out the crime scene. Okay, I guess, thanks for the information, Meekins. This is really interesting now. So, we definitely confirmed that Goodman was there now, like 100% for sure. Oh, let's go and Meekins has evidence of him killing? I guess I'll go to the, let's go to, wait, Criminal Affairs Department? Wait, I don't want to go here, no, I want to go to the other place. Why am I here? I guess, okay, I'm here. I think that's February 23rd, Police Department Criminal Affairs. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the head detective's desk. It's Chief Gaunt. Whoa, hello. Are you sure this is all, You know what it is, what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked the drawers, the lockers, the garbage cans, the coat pockets, the pillowcases behind the computer monitors, the coffee machine, and the one in the burrito. Everywhere. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll scout the place again, sir. The head detective looks a little flustered. Aha! Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Gaunt. Reporting for duty. Oh, God. Chief Gaunt. Reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? What? He's got, like, final boss music on him. Honestly, he really does. Look at my badge. I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Ah, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find a guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one. The guy who can't sit still. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the Dancing Blue Badger. I mean, they're one and the same. At this point. Okay. Oh, what can you tell me about Edgeworth? Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, were they? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, we've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having one of our top people sitting in the defendant's seat. Now, you've got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Von Karma. A legend. He was undefeated in his career for 40 years in his career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it would be bad for Worthy. What? Okay, what about It's downright odd, I tell you. I mean, it happened at the exact same time. The murder at the prosecutor's office? Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Righto. I can't give away all our secrets like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most about of all is hiding stuff, secrets. I can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the head detective's trap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier. Huh? You saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the head detective to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Well, first of all, I didn't mean to go here. I was actually planning on moving to, what was the area? Yeah, the police department, but I suppose since I'm here, I thought I wanted to go to the police department and look at the security camera there. Unless I misread something. Anyway, I'm here. Well, first of all, is there anything I can... Well, is there any more information I can get out of you? Anything else you can tell me about the switchblade knife? I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Oh, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Oh. Okay, well, examine. Can I talk to the chief? Maybe get some... Oh, sorry you had to see that. Or, sorry you had to say that. So, what exactly does the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. They want me to check for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here. Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21. I'll make a note of that just in case. Goodman's lost item report added to the court case. Record. I think I should get a look at the crime scene. Well, anyway, let me look at this real quick. Oh my god, so many things. I have written document. The date was submitted 2/21 and submitted to the chief. Bruce Goodman. Cool. Anyway, Wait, permission granted? Oh. Okay, permission granted. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright would ask me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50, I'd give him $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content, knock yourself out. It just goes to show you never know until you ask. And here you go. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Hey, this is Detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. You just run along now, do your best, and do your best now. Later, folks. That's all, folks. Haha. Looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we just got into the... we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. It probably is. I guess okay, so... I actually had to talk to I was expecting to have to talk to Marshall to get into the police department thing. Anyway, I'll go to the police department now. Get away from that blue thing. Go away. No. Blue thing. Oh, Marshall's still not here, surprisingly. Do I have to examine the door this time? Again? The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from the Chief Gaunt. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha! The card reader is turned off, see? What is the security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina sky so gray? Marshall, you're here. You actually are here. I'm surprised. Officer Marshall, somehow I knew. What's that somehow I knew look for? As you may have surmised, this here is my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw, that card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw. Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The cream sign's awaited. Looks like the card reader's gone again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us, hombres. Basically said, no, I don't want to talk to you. Actually, I'm gonna make you talk anyway. Wait, no, I need to give him the steak lunch, don't I? Yeah, the steak lunch is for you. There it is. Here, this will make you feel better. Actually, that's making me kind of hungry now. That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Starr. What's this? What? What's wrong? Fillet steak lunch. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambina, you win. S, munch, anything, munch, smack. Finally, it seems like... He's willing to talk. Okay. So, oh, he looks in a better mood now, too. Okay. What about the guard office? Officer Marshall, you're in charge of the security room for the security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little dog. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost fire for the job, you know? So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway in the back of my steed, Zippy. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. No, I think it's a car. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in the next to your room, you know? Or your... yeah, your meal. Anyway, Marshall, let's talk a little bit about yourself. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it, anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case? That's right. The evidence transferals. Edgewood was talking about the transferals too. What about the security system? I know what may be 2 of the machines in here too. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased after every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're the security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Thus the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves the record of every ID passed through. 5842189. So there's Goodman. So this is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Yes, it was Goodman's number. Maybe there's some way I can prove that the record is tied to the stabbing. First, let's talk about the transferal. Sorry, but can you explain this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can reinvestigate them if it turns out to be a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in an underground vault at the police station. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after the case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that's what happened to SL9 2 days ago. Okay, so I need to get, I need to prove that maybe I need to get that paper from him. So the easiest way to get the paper is to prove it's part of the case, I guess? Well, it's got the number for Goodman's ID on it. Maybe I can just give him, like, Goodman's ID and it'll just be like, yeah, there you go. That's worth a try. Yeah, Goodman's ID has the same thing, the number. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, that one was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us the ID number on the ID card record. Yes, I already saw that. 5842189. 5:14 p.m. Somebody entered at the same exact time with them, actually. That's weird. and someone was there 14 minutes before him. Look at the fourth number. It's a perfect match. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked him... Sir, I entered the evidence room, sir. I asked the man to display his ID card, sir. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing, sir. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me, sir. So maybe it wasn't actually him in here, and it was someone else dressed up like him? If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Right, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you the ID card record. Oh, thank you. That's very useful evidence. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Oh god, so I just have to, like, show this off more than my badge? Let me look at this first. Yeah. I just wanted the details. IDs of all who entered the evidence room on 221. Check the details for more. I don't need to check the details. Go away. Well, before I show that around, I want to go to the evidence room because I finally have a chance to go in there. So I'll pop in there real quick. Oh wow, look at this place. Interesting. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So, this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to be like, have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Yeah, whoa. Wait, did somebody just get hit? Did she slap him? Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So is it true what I heard? Righto, please do look like, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give him $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. So, Chief of Police gone. We'll loan anyone $50. Even me! Probably not you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gumshoe. I wouldn't give you $50. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Boss for a day. But guess what? You got the permission from the chief. So now you're the boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll want to have this. Evidence room floor plans? Oh my god, the court record's so big. Oh, let me look at the floor plans real quick. How big is this place? Oh, it's probably not too big, it's just got... Scene of the stabbing of a detective in the PD, touch the check button for details. Okay, so it's an L shape. So, here's where we entered, and it just goes around that way. Okay, that's really simple. I guess I'll talk to you about some of the things that are going on around here. Judge for a day? That's a really odd... Okay, fine. So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for a day? Yeah, why did it say judge for a day? That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here at the police department. But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using our findings from yesterday's investigation to prepare for the trial. In other words, Detective Gumshoe got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control of this and put the case to rest. And in my old evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in there too, Detective Gumshoe? Aha, of course. I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open. What about Edgeworth? I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess-up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. So first it was the DL6 incident, now it's the SL9 he can't get away from. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. So I guess we're gonna have to talk to Edgeworth about that case. and to get more information on it. Because it seems this is, so it seems that was involving Edgeworth. He was probably the prosecutor in that case then. Well, before I ask you about the evidence safe, I'm gonna pause this.